So what's for dinner tonight? It is ribs, St. Louis style. 2 different racks and going 2 different rubs this time. The back rub back here, so you got nice meat sweat going on, starting to get that sugar to bind. This is the honey hog from Meat Church. This is a family favorite. We go through bottles of this stuff every month. Nice stuff. And then the front rack, also see nice sweat going on here. Getting those flavors to combine is the Killer Hogs barbecue, one of the new favorites that we have here in the family. So let's get these on the pit and see what we have. Well, making sure that the RecTech 700 is ready to go, and you might be able to see Dally over here and one of the border collies out there. They are on squirrel patrol. They chase squirrels. I don't blame them. The other 2 are inside because it's crazy hot here in Texas. But I have the RecTech set at low, which is 180 degrees, which is maximum smoke, and usually I like to use some type of a blended wood with some kind of fruit wood, cherry, apple, etc. Really good for pork. Unfortunately, I ran out. So today is hickory. Nothing wrong with that. Hickory is always a great backup. Today I'm using the Bear Mountain 100% hickory. I always look for my pellets to have pure hardwood, not using alder wood, something like that with flavoring. There's some of the cheaper pellets out there that use just basically sawdust, and they put an artificial flavoring on it. Let's try to stay away from those. It'll give you kind of an acidic taste to your meat. Always go with 100% hardwood, and Bear Mountain's one of those. So we're set at 180. Let's go get the ribs and throw them on the pit. Hey, Bonnie, you come check out one of the border collies. Big question for you out there. Do you use apple juice or apple cider on your pork products when you are smoking them? So if you do, put a comment below and let me know. We do. Go is about every half hour or so, or an hour after get your smoke ring set in. A little extra sugar, a little acidness to help break down the connective tissue, and you'll have some tender ribs. Rolling that smoke. Here we are, about 2.5 hours in. So a little pull back there, starting to look good. We're still running at 185 degrees right now. The smoke ring setting. Those are looking good. Okay, question for you. There's 2 camps on this. They give you camp 1, leave the membrane on. Camp 2, you take the membrane off. I'm camp 2. I like to take the membrane off the back. I did not do that because my intention was not to make a video today on cooking ribs, just so I can make dinner for tonight. But one tip I have for you is to remove the membrane. If you don't, let me know in the comments below why you don't remove the membrane. For us, we don't like the texture of it, and plus it also does not allow our barbecue seasoning or rub to get into the meat with the membrane on the back. So let me know. Okay, sometimes the challenges you have is that you get a little too much smoke and the temperature's not where you want it. So based where the temp is right now, about 180, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap these. Didn't want to, but I got plenty of bark on there, so we are good to go. That's looking pretty good. What do you think? Now comes the most important part when you pull your ribs up, or any barbecue off your pit. Right? Get them one somewhere. Get them inside an oven or in a cooler or something, and let them rest. All slow cooked meat, especially when you're doing barbecue, not grilling, doing barbecue, right? Slow cook. The secret to juicy, yummy pork, beef, brisket, whatever your smoking is, let it rest. So I'm gonna get these inside. I'm actually gonna just put them inside the oven. No temperature, just let them sit there. Minimum of 30 minutes. I like to have my ribs rest probably about an hour, hour and a half. And that's when a chance for all that juice to pull back inside and give you a juicy bite. It's that time. Guess what? It's time to unwrap the ribs. Let's see what they look like. They've been resting for about an hour and a half. They should be juicy and tasty and tender. We'll find out here in a second. church. Let's get a bite of this. By the way, I do not put sauce on the ribs because each person in this house has a sauce they like, or my wife doesn't like any sauce at all. So just the rub is the only thing we get on the ribs, and everybody can pick their own sauce at that point. Meat church honey hog is always good. Let's get a bite of this one right here. This one here is a killer hog. Got that sweet tone to it and a little bit of kick. Oh, I want to be stuffed tonight. So the big question is, which one you like better? So this one here.
That's what I was going to ask. What's the difference?
I just took a bite out of this. Of course, my germs are on there. Anyhow. This is the meat church honey hog we usually have, and this is killer hog. To see which one do you think is better?
Killer hog? Like
yes.
Isn't spicy killer?
No, it's not spicy. Got a little.
They're nice and tender.
Okay. Now what about the killer hog?
Chew.
Love it.
Takes forever.
Let's take a bite out of it. Which one's better?
I like this better.
Killer hog?
Uh-huh.
I think you do too. I know the boys like meat church, but I think I'm liking the killer hog.
Sweet, and this isn't as sweet as the other.
And it's got a little bite to it. Nice. Love it. Thank you.